Good evening. It's Sunday and it will be posted in the morning on the 13th of June. It's a little bit early than normal for me because I'm going to join my husband at the backyard. He's doing a fireplace, a fire pit. So we will have some time for ourselves. And today is one day, one moment is nice, then it's rain, storm, and again it's nice. Okay, I will be answering your questions. Thank you so much for being so kind to me, giving me your likes, your questions, being with me. And I think I have the best people because I'm enjoying so much doing this for you. Okay, Washington Post is announcing that Justice Thomas is the most corrupt Supreme Court judge in the history of USA. Will his wife eventually be charged for her intervention with elections? She was so involved with sending emails to White House. So what I saw when I closed my eyes, I saw the way we make the marble cake. I don't bake anymore. When my youngest son Roman was 10, he started baking, and I give up on baking. He's still baking, but I don't. So that is the marble cake. You mix both of them, and they will be mixed in a pot and bake it together, because that's the way you do it, the marble cake. So I have the feeling that they will both get the heat from the oven. Just the vision, and I think it makes so much sense. She is white, he is black, and the marble cake will make us so much into entertaining. So far, the angel of protection is watching over them. But they are the GOP family. I will put you over here. So they are getting money from over there, and that's probably the reason they are watching how much money they can collect by being on that side of the history. Not the best side, but Ginni wanted to be very emotionally involved, so it will be interesting to see if they will be, and when they will start taking them into the dryer or to the oven. Whoever is new, I see pictures as an answers. I'm not in control what I see, and sometimes I have a tough time to understanding what I'm seeing. So, I saw when I was asked about the guns that the doors were not completely closed. Maybe they will be able to make a closure and make some changes in the guns law. Not enough for me. I think it should be more restricted, but any inch of closing the door, it will be best. Jay Cherie, will Giuliani ever go to jail? And I saw like whole bunch when the fishes are, but they were rotten fishes, like rotten mess from the ocean. It's throw it in the garbage. So he will be put in the garbage eventually, and very fishy. The last moment I saw him in a bed, so he might be sick and get some excuse that he can't go to jail, or or have some easy jail, or he might get sick, and who knows. They are already thinking about making that decisions. They are looking from every point of view, upside down. Hanging Man is rejuvenating. And I believe he is trying to cooperate with January 6th committee, so they might give him a little bit of the loose, but there will be reason to celebrate the victory over his lies, and it will be interesting time again. And tomorrow in the morning, most of you might be watching the January 6th committee, so I hope you will have time for me too. Judiciary S again. Because that's the same person, she sent a few questions, so I put them in different categories. Will Flynn be punished? General Flynn. And I saw him being accused of thievery of USA secrets. So that will be a really big punishment. He might be accused of being a spy, of cheating against the government. I will see what the cards are saying. Oh, whoa. Shaky tower for him. Something will go bizarre. The sun will show us everything on white and black, what was going on after the night, after all those secrets. We will learn queen of work and excitement. So some judge is already probably working on him. Some woman, maybe judge, is working, putting a lot of energy, but maybe it's symbol of America starting to figure out. He has a pardon probably from Trump. With those pardons, I don't know how secure they will be. That's my feeling. Natsu Forat, that's the questioner. I had a friend of mine telling me Poland is invading Western Ukraine. Is that true? Poland is my own country. I'm living in Canada. And no, it's not true. Poland is part of United Nations. If Poland will invade Ukraine, it will be like the third war started, official. I think it's already started with Ukraine, but officially it will be like the third war is started, and because any Polish soldier on Ukraine ground will be a symbol of UN, and no. And because it's too close to me, I can pull 3 cards and see what's I'm always feeling that my guides, my spirit guide and my angel are giving me the cards to pull it. Yes, they are both. Polish people are emotionally so involved with Ukraine. There is over 2 million Ukrainians are in Poland. They want to be the negotiator. They want to be part of negotiation, and they want to fulfill Ukrainians' dreams to go back to their own country. It's nice to have guests, but it will be nicer if the guests will go back to their own country. So, no, there is not any bad involvement. That's silly conspiracy theory. And after what Poland is doing, that was even unfair for your friend to say it. Magi. In the desert southwest Arizona, we had not seen rain for almost a year. Colorado River is getting very shallow. When we will start getting rain again? I saw number 7, so July. Excuse me. I have to take my medication. I'm sorry. And I was saying that I'm taking pressed ginger, dry ginger, and honey, not cinnamon. So I'm correcting that. Maybe by mistake I said that. And I'm taking just a little bit, but it helps me I have to take this few times a day when I feel that the cough is coming, and it's controlling my allergies. And I saw damages from the huge rain. Some places will be flooded, some places will have slides. So I will see what the cards are saying about the Colorado River. Yes, you have to wait. And number 9, 4, and Knight of Swords. Yes, there will be a battle when it will stop, but so far you have to sleep on that dry environment. I'm very sorry, because we were just talking with my husband, and he said he can walk bare feet over our river. The river was always full of water. Now, the last 3 years, hardly any water. And we had nearly floods since we are in Canada. So it was once my husband had to sleep in our antique store because we were going to Europe, and the flood waters were rising so high we didn't know even if we would be able to go. We had tickets and the kids were ready to go, but so one night he slept, but by the morning the water went down and we were able to go on vacations. One way or another is never, but what's going on right now is horrible. Okay. Is Trump angry of those people who was testifying to the committee January 6th? And I saw him like tiny island, and he's just one person abandoned on that island. So he feels really isolated. He doesn't trust anyone. He feels paranoid. How would you feel if you were be on the small island without any? He don't know how to. He can communicate with people because he doesn't trust them. So how he feels. He knows the whole world is watching. He is so angry. My intuition is correct. And he is worried that the money might not be coming his way because his donors might wash their hands and go different directions. So he doesn't, especially after Ivanka said and Barr that they were not on his side. Joshua, thank you again. Joshua S. Will we change the rules where presidents can't issue many pardons? And I saw a wool on the string, and it was connected to money. So I think they will be following the money. They have to figure out who was paying Trump for their immunities. That's criminal. So that should be taken in the closer look, and that will be the problem for Trump. So the next presidents wouldn't go that way. No one was giving for themselves the immunity. Usually they were giving for good reasons or some humanitarian reasons. We will be surprised how many money he received, and he felt so happy because everyone was telling him how much they love him and so on. So he will be feeling that was not the best way to make money eventually. Excuse me. Colleague who can dance. What needs to be done for gun reform? If every person who is upset with the status of those guns reforms will call their senator or congress people at least once a week, I know it's a lot to expect, but that will eventually make them start thinking and asking them, did you do any step forward to register the guns, to do this change or that change? The power of people is humongous, and I think that will be something that my hope will never hurt. It will be a lot of work for people, but eventually that will be a good result. Hold the families of those victims, yes, but as the country, you are the whole family, and the law has to be changed. The law has to be more strict. They will eventually be forced to go for quiet because they will have enough of those upset people, Republicans and Democrats. When someone is shooting, he's not asking, are you Republican? Or are you shopping in this, the Parkview school? There were so many Republicans, children there. So that's not, and they were wealthy people. The children's were amazing how well spoken they were. Very young children were very well educated. So you know that they were not from poor families. And that didn't help. So now maybe it will start, falling rock will never start growing grass on it, so you can't let the grass to grow and stop. The rock looks like a rock. You have to push and push and push until you achieve your results. My girlfriend Sharon. Will Trump fence criminal referral? And I saw someone fishing in the muddy swamp and pulling him and pulling others. So I think they will be pulled. That means probably they will have referrals. So fishing in the swamp, yes, they will be crying over what they were doing. Queen of Love and Payers, so many collusions, so many things that will be, and Ivanka is one of them who might be helping because she doesn't want to go to jail. What is the biggest surprise for Trump related to the evidence presented to the committee January 6th? That his Trojan horse from mythology, was destroyed before it entered completely to the Congress. So yes, he was disappointed. He thought that he will achieve his goals, that it will be a coup, and he will get his way. But his dysfunctional family was a disappointment for him. He was waiting for this so eagerly, and he was excited that they were fighting, but that's a disappointment because there was no outcome that he wanted to. And now he has to face the January 6th community, and it's committee, not community. And he is upset like a little toddler, 2-year-old, who has the moment that will be screaming because he don't know how to express himself. And I'm correcting about Dr. Oz. Cheryl sent me, and creating your life as well. That person make a comment that Dr. Oz was checked that he was allowed to, that he is registered in Pennsylvania, and I was thinking that he wasn't, and not only me, because they had to correct this publicly, so there was more people who thought that he wasn't. He started being voting there when he was on university to 1980s, so he is voting there all the time. He didn't change that, so that's the reason he probably chose Pennsylvania. Not only that his parents-in-law are living there, but he honestly was allowed to be one of the voters, and he is not cheating that way. Not that I want him to win, no, but I'm worried. And again, AR asked, could the woman speaker be Katie Porter? Yes, I wish that would be her. I don't know. I saw a woman. I'm not going to make up more out of it. Just let me, because it can be someone that I don't even know the name, so we have to wait. Koch brothers don't own Coca-Cola. Somehow I always thought that they do. That's the reason I was not drinking Coke. Okay. Thank you, brighter star, brighter sunshine. Produce works for constipation as well. Yes, that's very well known remedy for constipation. I remember my mom was always eating prunes, so that's another thing. Sienna tablets are good. And there are a lot of teas that you can use as well. And another person, life is mindset Lorraine. Oh, life is mindset, sorry. Lorraine. She wrote to me that to buy from Amazon bracelet for my puppy, for Vivi, not Bibi, Vivi, and for her knee problem. Some problems will go away after 3 weeks, some after 6 weeks will heal. So yesterday I ordered from Amazon. I'm just worried that the door might ring because it is one day delivery. They didn't deliver yet. So hopefully we will feel better. Unbelievable. Healthy little puppy, and I don't think even that she is overweight, but apparently she is, and it is epidemic. The vet told me that it's epidemic, what's going on. He said before he will have big dogs who had some problems with the knee, and they were heavy and big. They will have, but the small one, like 7.5 kilo, over 15 pounds, they shouldn't have that problem. But we are giving her a lot of those snacks, so we are cutting now on giving her any of those snacks. I bought a sausage, so instead of giving the ready in the box bag snacks, I'm giving her tiny amount of sausage. My husband usually biggest size, but we will have to make sure that she will lose her weight. And if you have dogs who are overweight, please pay attention, because that can hurt the hips or those joints. I never even thought, but we don't know what is in those containers, those bags. Wonderful products, and you think, oh, I'm giving the best thing for my puppy, but not always. So I have to be more careful, and I'm not going to buy her any more of this yummy snacks. And we hope that will help you to be careful with your puppies and cats, because the braces are not only for dogs, they are for cats as well. So it looks like there is so many on Amazon, I didn't know even which one to choose. So hopefully I chose the right one. I will share that on Wednesday when I will have Tracy with me. So that will be kind of my remedies for you. So make sure that you are not over. And the same thing, another vet told me a long time ago that we are spraying the grass on the backyard, and that can be causing cancers with dogs. So of course it's chemicals and they are laying on that grass. So we have to live with dandelions, or my husband was pulling them with some tool, but I told him don't spray anymore because we don't want her to suffer some problem with health. Okay, my best wishes to all of you. Thank you, and we can create the best energy as a group. We can spread the goodness, the love, the prosperity, the positive thinking, being nice to each other, always feeling that we can give love instead only thinking, oh, someone has to love me. No, you have to love, and you have to be vulnerable to fall in love. Even when I'm looking at Vivi, I think, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with her. That, especially when she's so young, I can't even imagine losing her. So it is right away pain thinking that something like this could happen to, that she might disappear from my life. So yes, please don't be afraid. Love is beautiful, and we have to experience that, no matter how much we are afraid that we will be hurt. Send love and receive love. And I love you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm going to join my husband, and I told him first I will do a video, and it's 15 to 8. So I will be posting in the morning. See you. Bye-bye.